Hey guys, I'm in my detector room, and this is some of the bliss tools. I got three bliss tools. I got an old Tesoro Toltec 100 that really did well with back in the 90s, and there's a Stingray, which was a underwater machine. We had permits to do water hunting for a couple of years in Virginia, and then they took it away. There's my Equinox with the three coils. I have the Amphibio multi, and I got three coils for it too. This is the Deus I've had for about 8 or 9 years, and this is the Tasachi that I just got recently. I like it a lot. I'm still getting used to it. Hey guys, I've had the XP Deus, and I got the Equinox, and I also have an Amphibio multi. And I saw where there's been a kind of a revolution happening just recently, and we've had two more companies come out with multi-frequency detectors, and I was kind of wondering because they both came out about the same time. And so I was doing some research last night, and I found out that the Minelab's had the multi-frequency patent for about 10 years, and it just expired. So that's why the Deus 2 and the Legend are coming out. They're both going to be multi-frequencies, and they couldn't do multi-frequency until the patent was ended. And I also saw that the Legend and the Deus 2 had two totally different launches. The nokta-makro people came out on, well, Dillick came out on Facebook Live, I guess a month or so ago, and we thought that the detector was coming right out right away, and evidently it's not even ready yet. They're sending out prototypes. I saw Jason from Quarter Hoarder, and he just got one, but it's a prototype. So the other thing is on Facebook, it was a total train wreck. Dillick is not a professional as far as launching a product. They didn't have they didn't use like a professional ad. They just used Facebook, and so it started to be, people were asking questions and stuff, and weren't really getting any answers. And the way it is with metal detecting, people are clannish about which, company they use as far as metal detecting stuff. And some people were making snarky remarks, and that's expected. It's just the way it is. And Dillick just had a fit over it. She went crazy about the bashing, and but the whole thing has just been a train wreck. I mean, it's not professional. They should have had a regular ad and then come out with the machine and then had her talk about it, but it's not even ready yet. But all of a sudden we see a professional ad with a XP Deus 2, and the thing that shocked me was they were going down. You can take this thing down 66 feet underwater, and the Equinox and the Legend, I think, is maybe 10 feet at the most. So if you're a professional diver and you're going to be out in the ocean, then you're probably going to love this machine. So I started looking at it, and basically, if you buy a Legend, you're buying a copy of the Equinox. When you watch, the nokta-makros, Dillick is, describing the machine. you can tell it's not even subtle that she hates Equinox and she hates Minelab, and just going that crazy about it. And it, a lot of us that have other machines, we're not real happy when we hear that kind of stuff. But the Legend's going to be a pretty good machine, but basically it's just a copy of what the Equinox is. It even looks like it. It's even got some of the same programs and stuff. So anyway, when the Deus2 came out, I started watching Calabash Digger, and it's shocking how good this Deus2 is. The only thing is, with the Legend, it's basically an Equinox with a lower price, whereas the Deus2 is $1,600, so it's almost double what the Legend is, and much higher than the Equinox. But some of the functions it has, and I was going, oh my God, this is unbelievable. I had a couple people calling me and this weekend, and they were asking me, what I thought, and they thought the same thing, that a lot of the guys are saying it's $1,600, but they're going to save up their money, and I'm thinking about doing the same thing. It may take me, a while, but I've already got a lot of detectors, and I just got a Tesachi MDT 8000 just recently. That's pretty nice. So when you look at the Deus commercial, and then hear Gary Blackwelder, I guess his name is, he never mentions the competition at all. If you're into advertising and you're doing products, you just don't mention the competition. You're giving them kind of some part of the ad, mention them. But that's all that Dillick did was, it's comparing to the Equinox. And the only thing I see different is, it's a slightly different price. It's just slightly lower. But the Deus2 does some, it cancels out. You can make it cancel out tinfoil, which I thought was amazing. And then they put a quarter underneath the tinfoil, and you can actually pick the thing up through the tinfoil. So I don't see, the Equinox can't do that, and I don't think the Legend's going to be doing that either. You can also ground cancel. You can cancel EMI out. It's got, it seems to have, much more robust program on being able to do that. So it goes from, I think it's 4 kilohertz up to 45 kilohertz. And you can go in and customize programs with the Deus2, and you can eliminate or add different frequencies. And so to me, it makes it look like it's, more of a professional machine where people will be able to tweak it to their sites and what they want to find. And I see the British guys; they're just going nuts over it. They're not even considering a Legend, and they're all going toward the Deus2. And I've been watching how they're testing it and stuff, and it's like kids in a toy shop. They're loving it. So anyway, what you guys think about this? It's kind of, I wonder if there's another company going to be coming out with a multi-frequency too. So we'll have to see. But now we got 3 of them. Well, we got more than 3 actually. We got the Minelab has the Vanquish also. But tell me what you think, guys. Give me some comments, and you guys have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.